In this quick video, we are going to talk about how to lower your auto insurance. How to lower auto insurance. Who doesn't want to save money? If I leave any out any tips, leave them in the comment section below. So the first thing that you probably want to do is to raise your excess. What you want to do is to raise your excess. Basically, if you raise your excess, it typically saves you up to 18% of your monthly premium. So raise your excess voluntarily. Raise your excess. Then what you can also do is switch to third-party fire and theft on paid off low value cars. So what you can do is switch to third party fire and theft on paid off low value vehicles. Typically you are going to save up to 65% of your premiums. Usage-based cover, what you can do is, especially if you don't drive often, go with usage-based cover. Usage-based cover. Basically, if you go with usage-based cover, where they're going to be tracking your vehicle via telematics, and you can normally just sit in the garage because you are working from home or you work remotely, you can actually get up to 25% of your premiums. Then you can also reinsure at a current retail value. So reinsure at current retail of value, which means you can actually save up to 10% of your premiums. What you can also do is bundle your policies. You can take your home insurance, your car insurance, life insurance, and especially if you are using one service provider, just bundle everything together and you can get up to 12% in a discount when you bundle all your insurance with one insurance provider. Then what you can also do is fit a tracker on your vehicle. Basically is behavioral changes. You can save up to 15% of your insurance by just fitting a tracker on your vehicle, so that if it gets stolen or something happens to it, it can be tracked down. Then you can also make sure you park in a locked garage. If you park in a secure place, your parking, so change your parking, park in a secure place, and you can lower your insurance premiums by up to 20%, because there is now low risk of your vehicle getting stolen or damaged. Then you can also add a lower risk driver. If you have somebody, your friend or in the household, who is considered a low risk driver, so if you have a low risk driver in the home, just add them to your policy. Basically you can save up to 15% by having a low risk driver as part of your policy. Then drive fewer night hours. Don't always drive at night, it's riskier. So if you don't always drive at night, your telematic insurers will basically cut about 8%, up to 8% of your premiums, just by always driving during the day when it's safer. So you can also try to pay annually instead of where is my annotations? So instead of paying monthly, if you pay annually, like an upfront payment for the entire year, you can actually save up to 5% of your premiums. Then if you increase your credit score, you can actually end up lowering your premiums by up to 8% if your credit score is very good. Then if you can ask retentions to match competitor. Basically, what you can do is when it's time to renew, you can actually also uh, tell your insurer you are getting this quote from a competitor. So 12, use the competition to your advantage. You can actually show them that this is what I'm getting offered by your competitor, and you can actually save up to 10% by showing them that you might actually get a better rate from their competitors. And what you can also do is drop unused add-ons. Sometimes you put all these add-ons that you don't need, and you're paying for things that you don't necessarily need with your insurer, with your insurance, car hire, scratch and dent, and all that stuff. You actually end up saving a lot of money by dropping add-ons. Then reshop for insurance every 24 months. So what you want to do is, so this 14, you want to reshop for insurance every 24 months. Loyalty, trust me, is not rewarded in insurance. Their algorithms generally also start increasing your premiums without you knowing, even if you have been a loyal customer for many years. So reshop for insurance every 24 months and show them that you are actually being offered better deals elsewhere, so that you force them to actually lower your premiums. Then you want to also try to keep a claim-free record. If you are somebody who doesn't claim often, which means you are a safer driver, it means you can actually lower your premiums by up to 25% on your no claim bonus. So those are some of the tricks and strategies that you can actually use to lower your auto insurance. Did I leave anything out? Leave it in the comment section below.